Dear listeners, this week Parshas Chayei we learned that after the passing away of his wife, our mother Sarah, Avram pleaded with Ephron to give him the Ma'aras HaMachpelah, the double cave as a burying place for his wife Sarah. We'd like to try to explain what is the significance of insisting on Ma'aras HaMachpelah, a double cave for a burial place. Why is that so important? We know that the Ma'aras HaMachpelah, the double cave, remained a sacred place, a place of prayer from ancient time until today. And so therefore we would like to understand what is the purpose and the meaning of Ma'aras HaMachpelah, of the double place for the caver, for the burial of Sarah. There is an argument in the Gemara in Gemara Eruvin between Rav and Shmuel, the great scholars of Babylonian Jewry. Chadoma, the Gemara says, one says that the reason it's called Ma'aras HaMachpelah, a double cave, because it was a bayis v'aliyah al gabav, a chamber, a lower chamber and a higher chamber. A chamber, and on top of one chamber was another chamber. V'chadama, and the other opinion is that it is bayis lifnim mebayis. Was called a double cave because it was one chamber within another chamber. Now we have to understand why such great Torah giants occupy themselves in trying to explain the meaning of Ma'aras HaMachpelah. There are many people who look upon the existence on this world in one-dimensional manner. They see only what is in front of them, only that which is visible to the eyes exists, and there's no other existence. And Avram wanted to emphasize that after Sarah passed away, this is not the end of the story. There is a bayis and aliyah al gabav. There's of course one chamber in this world, but there's also on top of it a higher chamber, a chamber which comes after we have lived through the beginning chamber. And this is a basic tenet of our faith, that there is a one chamber, and on top of that lower chamber which we find ourselves in this world, there is a higher chamber. And the other opinion is a bayis lifnim mebayis, a chamber within another chamber, to teach us how can we hope and reach that after the lower chamber we reach the higher chamber, is only when while we look at this world we see a bayis, a house, but we don't have only a very superficial and shallow view of what surrounds us, but we know that beyond what we see with our eyes, there's a bayis lifnim bayis. There is a deeper and more profound aspect of our existence, a deeper house, and through the bayis lifnim bayis, we can eventually reach the bayis v'aliyah al gabav, the higher chamber of our existence. And that is what Avram wanted to impress upon the world, that after Sarah passed away, there is still a double cave, a higher existence than the existence on this world. And we hope that we derive this important lesson in our own lives. Thank you very much and have a good Shabbos.